on the edge of night, chasing dreams in the neon light. A little madness, a little thrill, no brakes on this ride, just the will. Let's go, let's go, let's go, where the wild hearts overflow. No maps, no signs, no plans to follow. Missy Sanders on the edge of night, chasing dreams in the neon light. A little madness, a little thrill, no brakes on this ride, just the will. Let's go, let's go, let's go, where the wild hearts overflow. No maps, no signs, no plans to follow.
Hey, hey, hey. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Happy Friday. What's going on, guys? What's going on? Back at it again with Nolan. Whew, it's a lot already. Yes, yes. Definitely. It's going down. It's going down. But yeah, what's going on for this Friday? What else is going on? So we know that the first autopsy is done. Nolan mom and dad and Ben Crump went this morning to look over the procedures and their findings and this that, and the third. We don't know yet what's going on or what was they told, but we do know that basically it's sealed for the grand jury, and the grand jury, I guess they will decide if they're gonna go further and uh, use this as a homicide. Um, but how long that's going to take? That can take up into who knows. But that part is over. We still don't have no answers. Once again, we're still kind of like stuck with the same. It's just it's really like draining at this point. It's really draining and it's pulling people heartstring. People is getting frustrated, upset. It's just a lot going on. For as one, there was an arrest, but it didn't really have nothing to do with Nolan. It had something to do with the case because who they arrested, that was the person that was sending threats to basically Warren's stepmom, which is the judge, and he was arrested. But everybody been getting death threats, but for right now, I guess because she's a judge, they have to look at it more serious than anything because she's a public figure, and people know probably where she worked at the courthouse and stuff like that. So that guy was arrested, but everybody basically is saying that they've been threatened, but this is the only one arrest for if somebody was threatened. And then his dad going because they had found him on his IP address. I mean, yeah, his VPN. I mean, I said IP, but they found him that way, and his dad going Yahoo was like haha with some numbers. It was just it was like it was some goofy stuff. But I guess he thought you playing with the wrong people. The FBI do not play. You mean? But he was arrested today, as he should. Hey, Sweat.
Hi, how are you? Happy Friday.
I'm good. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes, yes. Damn it, Sweatco. But yeah, so their guy was arrested, but it's just making me mad. The whole case is making me mad because they dragging it and dragging it. Like we want to hear the scoop, we want to hear the juices. What is the autopsy saying? But they gonna just give it to the grand jury. Hopefully they did let the mom and them see it or basically explain to them what was going on so they can have a little bit of closure at this point, to what happened. But it's just a mess. Everybody was waiting for it, but they didn't make it public. So, we still don't have no answers right now. So either way, we just still waiting to see what's going on. But let's get into some things. All right, y'all. Thank you, Swecco. Here's my YouTube handle. Yes, thank you, Swecco. Let's get into some things. We're gonna get into the Ben Crump. But right now we're gonna look at basically what happened with the autopsy and stuff like that, and then we're gonna move on. Um, yeah, so let's get into that real quick. Let's see what's going on over there with this autopsy.
Developing news in Nolan Wells' death investigation. The official autopsy is complete. The results of that autopsy conducted by the state medical examiner's office have not yet been made public. They will now be sent to a grand jury. In the meantime, a man has been arrested for making threats toward a public official in the case. Court documents show Joseph DeMars of California is arrested for making a social media threat toward Chancery Court Judge Ashley Cole. She's the mother of one of Wells' friends. The Attorney General and others said earlier this week they are cracking down on people making threats during this investigation.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand though, because Nolan mom was getting threatened. Nobody was arrested or found out about that. This is the TikTok handle, y'all. That's a TikTok handle. Thanks again, Swag. And also, this
You're
is
welcome.
my Instagram handle. Yeah, but it's mighty funny, when it comes to the judge and their family and stuff like that. Um, Things happen. People get arrested and stuff like that. But regular people, that's just a mom that do nursing and to provide for her family. Where is the rest for them? Where's the rest for even boarding them? Because I'm from allegedly everybody has been threatened, but you don't know how serious it is. People will say some things, but you don't know how far they will go either. So hopefully this to teach people a lesson on both sides to chill with the threats and all of that, because it's not funny when you in jail for a threat and they say he can be locked up for 5 years or something like that. He can get
Yeah,
up to
cause
5 years. But allegedly, they were saying that he suffers from mental health and he was homeless too. So how did he have a? How did they find him if he was homeless? That's another thing. Now
and
that
how
I'm
we
thinking about it,
know if he actually threatened her? Cause you don't know what's true or not.
it's, and not even only that. When they said that he was homeless,
From
I was like,
California.
from California, and he homeless. So where did they find him at? On the street?
I don't remember having an IP address in the street if you're homeless.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, things just, I don't know. I don't know. That's why I say I don't be playing a lot of things, but I will say it because it's allegedly, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what's true, but I'm just throwing it
I
out
don't
there
think it's
because
true.
Is
Cause
a
you see
lot
how
of
fast they probably just got the bum right off the street and say and place a crime on him.
and try to make him like an example
Yep.
so people can try to chill down because it's going on both sides. It's just not on the boys side, it's also over there on Nolan family side. Everybody, it seems like everybody that's attached to this whole Mississippi circle with this Nolan thing, everybody has been threatened.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. This is what they were saying. They've been threatened. Even how you pronounce his name? Trayson was threatened too. But my thing is, he don't really know too much. Why would somebody threaten him? So I mean, allegedly everybody been threatened. So I guess them doing the arrest that would make people like fall back a little bit because nobody is trying to go to jail, and it's too hot to be in jail at this point. Shoot,
And
not
don't
me.
do it on a Friday.
See, and if he was homeless, y'all would probably did him a favor. You
Yeah.
know, y'all probably did him a favor. He get three hats in the cat. You
Hmm.
ain't gotta be out there bumming and trying to get no food. You definitely gonna get fed. It might not be what you want, but then again, if you homeless, you happy to get anything.
Yeah.
Because we don't know if
Yeah.
you got to dig in the trash can. You out there bumming, and half of the times you don't even make enough to get a sandwich. So this might be a one up on him. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, that was that part. Also, somebody did this to warn. I don't know who did this. People be playing too much. I found it a little humorous. It was funny to me. But somebody did this to him on I think it was on TikTok or something. Where is it? Let's see. Oh, it was right there. Somebody did
Oh shit.
that to him. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let me get it. People play too much. I'm trying to tell you. The internet play too much. Look at what they did to you, oh boy. They had him walking to baby strutting. Dang, it still ain't get a. Oh, it should be coming up. All right, there you go. Why they do that to Warren? They got him switching. People play too damn much. I can't play it because it got music. It got music on it.
Oh wow.
But he is walking hard in the jail. I said they play too much. Who did that to him? Mm-mm.
Yes, snap.
I
Snap.
found that so funny.
Yes, snap.
Yeah, I was just riding past and I said, wait a minute, who did that to Warren? They petty. Girl, people play too much. Yes. They couldn't do one because they might get a lawsuit. Or
What do you mean you can't do Warren?
I mean,
Isn't that
they
Warren?
couldn't they couldn't do Bart. They couldn't do Bart because they might get a lawsuit. So they did one. Girl, that's it. That was a funny for the day. I loved it. Something else before I get into the Ben to the Ben. Hold up, let me. Something else before I get into Ben. So mind y'all know that they were saying that Nolan was messing with Katie, right?
No.
Wait a minute.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Not. Yeah.
Oh, you gave me a picture of what's
Tase
his
him.
name? Tase him.
I think that look nice.
Ah! Tase him.
And here's
That
another one.
man. That is so cute. Tase him.
And which one
Yeah.
says? Okay, this one and this one too.
Girl, you play too much. This one also got music, so I can't play that one either. But I wanted y'all to see this. I don't know how true this is, but it looked like it might be for real. I don't know. All right, where the other one sweat go?
It's there,
What's this
waiting
one?
for you.
Oh, uh, they somebody really the police. Why?
Make
Girl, he
America
was an
safe again.
officer.
You're not a victim.
You're not a victim.
Officer tased him.
Oh shit. Officer Tasem. Tasem. Girl, he gonna get us. He gonna get us. He gonna get us. Oh, that is petty. Tasem.
Oh.
Well, he shouldn't have been playing around. Don't play
And
games like
that's my
that with
apology.
people. With, don't be playing games like that with people's lives. That's not cool. So I got this other picture. Um, basically, they saying that this is Katie, and Katie basically if this is true, Katie been messing with a lot of the guys. It looks like,
That's I have a funny feeling, but
and that's
that's all
probably
right.
why they was laughing. But that's probably why they was laughing at him, or having like things to say about him messing with Katie. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like. That's probably why they was having things to say about him dealing with Katie, because Katie probably is a 304 in Mississippi.
Oh, what's the 304?
Uh huh.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, and that's the code they use for police station.
And that's probably why Tr-
Oh.
Trayson said, what you say, is that the police station? What you said?
Is that a police code? Like you know how they
Oh, I don't
three
know.
or
I be
four?
hearing everybody be saying them there's a 304 hole, they got it in songs and stuff. So,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's where I got it from, hearing, the rappers and,
Mhm.
but
Sound like Georgia.
I mean,
The zip
that could
code.
have been a reason why they was teasing him too about being with Katie. Boy, you crazy, and Trayson said he said something slick to him, you know, because why you with her, she one of the,
She's one. Yeah.
yeah, like she I mean, a thought box. But I don't know how true this is. This is alleged. This is alleged, y'all.
But the way they acting is like that.
Huh?
The way they talking, like they insinuate that she is.
Right. But see, we was thinking that she probably was messing with um
Somebody nearby.
Bart. Bush. Well, already she was in the picture with Bart. They looked like they was a couple to me.
Yup.
She looked like she was a couple to all of them to me. You know what I'm saying? At one point
Mm-hmm.
of time, you know.
Yeah.
But I guess Nolan probably hooked up with her last. And that's another thing. They were saying that he met Katie on the island. Now, did he meet her on the island because he knew her, or did he meet her for the first time on the island? You see what I'm saying? But with that
Oh.
picture, right, with that picture, that's why I said I don't know if this true or this is alleged or somebody, what I'm saying, put it together because people be doing this AI stuff now. But if they were saying slick stuff to them, it kind of makes sense that it didn't look right for him to be with her because either she a out there girl or she was dealing with Bart. But it was a reason why they said what they said. So I'm just putting it out there. This could have been one of the reasons, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because she be with everybody. So yo, what you doing? Yo, is you crazy? Oh, bro, is you crazy? Yo, what you doing? Like, you know how guys talk,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe, I mean, that's just another avenue. I don't know how true it is, but that could be another reason why they were saying what they were saying in reference to Katie and why Nolan, why you with her? Basically, that's probably what they wanted to say. But see, Warren said what he said. Trayson said he said something slick, so he probably said something like kind of disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know, he probably didn't go soft like Warren. Like, bro, you crazy, yo. Ha ha. Trayson out his own mouth said he said something slick. But I'm just putting that out there because I mean that could be a different avenue, you know. And everybody probably know that she was one of those kind of girls. Well, who knows? Guys, make sure y'all hit the like button. Hit the like button. So now we're gonna get into the crump. This was yesterday with the crump thing, and he was on Don Lemon show earlier, and basically that's when they was going. This was like 9, 10 o'clock, but this is when they was going to go and get the information about the autopsy. Now, after that, we haven't heard nothing from uh, Ben, uh, Nolan's mom, the father. We haven't heard anything from them in reference to the um, the autopsy findings, and that's probably because they told them don't say nothing because they sealed it and it's going to go to the upper to the it's going to be a judge to decide what they're going to do next. So they
Yeah.
probably ain't supposed to say nothing right now until the judge basically say what they, what I mean. And then I guess the findings or what's going to happen will come out after that. And again, something else that wasn't spoke about. It wasn't spoke about whereas though is they going to still let them, well, is they going to let them see the lung, the throat, and the stomach.
So
So
at the jury, they should be telling them what was the result of the. They may not have to give them the lung, but they may give them the result. And I think if it's favorable, they may not.
but that's what I'm
I,
saying. I believe that they gave the mom and basically the result of the first autopsy, but they probably told them to be quiet, like seal
yes.
and
Yep.
sealed it, and they sent it to the grand jury. So
Yep.
we gotta wait to see is they
A
gonna
gag
open this
order.
case. Yeah, yeah. Then we gotta see is they gonna do instead of remember they said it was a drowning, is they gonna switch it to homicide or what? So that's what we waiting for. Um,
Yes.
so they probably can't say nothing. So we ain't gonna know nothing until, they make their decision. So,
Yes.
we still kinda like,
In the
out
dark.
here kinda like right. Everybody still have questions that still haven't been answered. But at least this is a start.
Yeah.
So obviously if they sent it there, then something might be happening in the background.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll definitely see. But this was the yesterday with the Ben Crump. Let me play that.
Of the National Urban League, Mark Moriel. Please give a great round of applause for him not thinking it robbery to invite the families to be here at this great convention. We are so grateful to him and the others in the civil rights community for standing up like they have stood up in the past. And just like we got justice for George Floyd, just like we got justice for Breonna Taylor, Lee Merritt, just like we got justice for Ahmaud Arbery, we gonna get justice for Nolan Wells. We gonna get justice for Daniel Irvin. And we gonna get justice for Taylor Smith. And the large part is because you all are not afraid to speak truth to power. Thank you. It's a part. Attorney Eric Hertz. We are here fighting for the family Republican of Daniel Irvin, who many of you are just learning about outside of Dallas, Texas. Again, to help that family get justice, and we want to applaud his mother listening today. You are not alone to me. You got Nolan's mother, father, Christine. God, please let her know she is not alone. Just for Daniel Irvin. Attorney Harry Daniels, we all Lexington, Kentucky. You're going to hear from all these families. You're going to hear from Tyler's mother and especially his grandmother. Until the lawyers get there, till the community advocates get there, a lot of times these families are just by themselves. President Mark, praying grandmother who refused to let them sweep the death of her grandbaby under the rug.
So, Specco, do we know if this Mississippi is a sundown state?
Oh, let me check.
Because all of these three young men was 18, and all of them was basically in the same situation like Nolan with what I mean? I heard some more story about the one guy that they said that he's supposed to unalive himself at the party. Now, this is what they were saying, that they were playing Russian roulette, right? And then, he pow himself. And they covered it up because they didn't want to get in trouble. They threw out his clothes, they threw out his phone, they threw everything away that, he had besides his body. They ain't know what to do with it, but they did call the ambulance. But the mother wanted them to do like the testing to see if he had gun residue on his hands.
Now they said sundown towns are illegal, but
What?
it doesn't mean it's
That
not.
it ain't right, because we know that they are some sundown towns.
Mm-hmm.
We know this.
Yeah.
but I don't know if Mississippi is one of them.
Well,
But
they historically they were,
mhm,
but
right now is illegal.
right, yes.
Yeah, but it's just mighty funny how they tried to do them like they tried to do Nolan. Basically, be like, oh, he drowned, and just close case. That's it. You know,
Yeah.
these mothers was asking questions too.
And they act like the mothers don't have the right to ask questions.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that was the problem with, the young man. He in there full of, you know, the other kind of people, and he the only one that, what I'm saying, then the bullet went on him, and y'all playing allegedly Russian roulette, and he pow his own self in the HEAD. And this is was the story. And then when they started doing more and more investigation, because now they opened up the case back up, you know. But the one boy, um, and then another thing, I'm gonna just let it play some more. But he not gonna tell everything on here. He told it on Dawn Lemon show this morning. That's how I know a little bit more about that story, you know. But I hope that this is a eye waking up for them in Mississippi to leave the young black boys alone. Hopefully this will wake them up. Like, this ain't cool. Hopefully. But yeah.
And the young black man need to be aware.
Yeah, that part too. That part too. That definitely. Definitely. I hope this is an eye opener for them too. Because it all comes in your choices too. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because if you choose to be with these kind of people and you the only colored person, you know what I'm saying, you got to be more careful. So hopefully this will deter a lot of their decisions, because from what I hear is more white people in Mississippi than they are blacks. And then you
Oh,
got to
are
go to
they?
school. This is what I hear. You got to go to school
Mm.
with a lot of these people, so you're going to make friends. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like just stay to yourself, but just be aware.
Right,
Just be
right.
aware that this is going on now. But hopefully this will be an eye opener for everybody. But yeah. Let me hold what you got. We gonna talk about it on the next stop, on the next pause.
And so I will say briefly about each of these tragedies. Obviously, many of you know about Nolan Wells. And you'll hear from his mother and father after brief remarks by Attorney Hertz and Attorney Park. But we all know July 4th, Nolan Wells goes with friends, celebrating the 4th of July. All the friends come back. Nolan Wells tragically washes up on the shore 2 days later, dead. And so we know all the current events that have been happening. And we are announcing that we have the audio from the officials, and we have retained and are consulting with some of the foremost audio engineering experts to review those audio tapes from the CTO call in its entirety. We also, and Attorney Hertz may go into greater detail on these matters, have consulted President Mariel with oceanic engineering experts to talk about how these facts are lining up. The fact that they say Nolan's body was found in the same location where they say they left him at. And so we want to know, how is that possible with the oceanic tides? We want the experts. I mean, you got low tides and high tides. It's not adding up, so we are going to dot every I, and cross every T until we find out what happened to Nolan Wells.
And that is a good idea. Yeah, that makes sense. You know, because how would he be in the same area where y'all last seen him at when he's supposed to drown? The current will move your body probably all the way to the next daggone island. You know? Man, this is just crazy. All right, what you got for me? It was something you was going to say.
Yeah, and Warren said that around that area there was a dip.
Right,
So I'm
right.
surprised his body wasn't in the dip. If they were smart enough.
If they were smart enough. Girl. Well, he's saying that he going to basically do some more investigation about that. So we would definitely find out some more information. And now Warren, is it Warren? Yeah, Warren Farber said he's going to sue Crump now because he basically put it out there and saying that the boys could have did this and this, that, and the third. But I know that he did say it seems like it was foul play, but I don't think he necessarily blamed it on them at first or now. He just trying to get to the bottom line, but they talking about suing him too. So we'll see how that go.
Attorney Hurst will also go into a little more detail, Attorney Park, about how we're trying to coordinate with Dr. Roger Mitchell, who conducted the independent of Nolan Wells to be able to
I'll be right back.
inspect his throat that was missing with his body when he was flown to do the autopsy with Dr. Mitchell. Also, we are hopeful that they will discuss with Dr. Mitchell the photographs and observations made at the time when Nolan was first discovered, because Dr. Mitchell did not get an opportunity until July 10th to be able to examine his body. And at that time, we know the airways and the lungs had already been dissected and so forth, so we can't tell if there was the presence of water or not. That would suggest whether he drowned or not. And remember what Dr. Roger Mitchell said in his autopsy. President Mariel, he talked about the fact that to say he drowned does not draw the conclusions of what happened to Nolan Wells. He said it is equally important to know at what condition was Nolan Wells' body when he went into the water. Was he conscious or was he unconscious? Very important. And so we're dotting I's and crossing T's. We are focused on getting to the truth, and we stand for the truth. Me and everybody on my legal team stand for the truth, no matter who it implicates or who it exonerates. We stand for justice, no matter who it convicts or who it acquits. And we stand for transparency, so everybody can see. And that's all we want. We want answers. We're not casting aspersions on anybody. We are saying that we want to make sure everybody who is remotely involved has their questions answered to make sure we have a full and fair and impartial and transparent investigation. And is that too much to ask for these broken-hearted parents? Is that too much to ask? That's how, if it was your child, wouldn't you want the same thing? And I get it, they're attacking me, they're attacking Reverend Al, they're attacking the parents of Nolan Wells. We don't care about those distractions. We ain't no ways tired. We are completely focused, completely laser focused on getting to the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help us, God. And so the threats, the attacks mean nothing to us. We will not be deterred. Look into our eyes. We're going to get to the truth. I am so grateful to Mr. Byron Allen for donating $100,000 to the GoFundMe so we can help get the best experts in the world. I am thankful to Reverend Al Sharpton. I am thankful to Mr. Tyler Perry. I'm thankful to Mr. Tara Owens. I am very thankful to everybody who did not think it robbery to say, what can we do to help people get to the truth and call in to the tip line so we can help not only Nolan Wells' family, but we can help Daniel Irvin's family, and we can help Tyler Smith's family as well. Everybody on social media, please continue to ask questions. Please continue to share photographs, share videos. It all helps us solve this potential of what happened to Nolan Wells. I mean, it's so important. Somebody saw something. Somebody knows something. And Elmore have said, if you're really Nolan's friend, you know in your heart of hearts that if the roles were reversed, that Nolan would say something. He would call and tell what he saw. And so that's all they're asking. Do for Nolan what he would have done for you. Do for Nolan what he would have done for you. Do for Nolan what he would have done for you. Congresswoman Beatty, we thank you in the Congressional Black Caucus. Please stand and join us, Congresswoman. You all asking the questions from the Department of Justice and the FBI. It's important that we have the full weight and force of everybody who has any kind of authority to be able to help us get answers on Nolan Wells and the other 18-year-olds.
$62,000 for my car accident.
I'm waiting for it.
Now, before I bring up the lawyers, I just want to say a word about Daniel Irvin and about his case, and you'll hear from Attorney Sean DeRaya, and after you hear from his mother, Tamika. So similar in what they're saying about Nolan Wells. And that is her 18-year-old son, President Maria, Congresswoman Beatty, two young white teenagers come, pick them up from their house, leave, they go on, I guess it's an alleged fishing trip. Her son, I guess they are saying, accidentally drowns. But his two friends then throw away his clothes, right, Sean? Throw away his cell phone, go and delete all the text messages between Daniel Irvin and them, and then say nothing. If it's an accidental drowning, why wouldn't you come to his mother and tell her he drowned by accident? Why wouldn't you go to the authorities? Why wouldn't you go to somebody and say there was a Dominique Alexander and the activists in Dallas, they're saying, no, something happened to Daniel Irvin. We got to get to the bottom of this. Then and only then, Mark Mariel, does the young people come forward to the authorities with their parents and they say, well, we were there, and they confessed that they threw away his cell phone and his clothes, and they deleted the messages. And so law enforcement charged and arrested him after 3 months. 3 months passed, not until Nolan Wells started making the news did they finally come, and they arrest them, but not for the death of Daniel Irvin. They arrest them with tampering with evidence, and that's it. And what his mother is saying, what Attorney Durea is saying, what Attorney Brooke Cluse is saying is simply this. If they would lie about his cell phone and throw it away, if they would lie about his clothes and throw it away, if they would lie about deleting text messages between Daniel and them, how can you believe it when they say it was an accidental drowning? They need to take this case to a grand jury. And you're going to hear from his mother talk about other things that don't add up, about the conduct of the boys immediately after the drowning, the alleged drowning. It's so critically important that we remember Daniel Irvin as well. And then Attorney Park, Attorney Cluse, we talk about Tyler Smith, and I'll just try to paint the picture real quickly for you, and then you'll hear from these parents, these broken-hearted parents. 4th of July. You can't make this stuff up, Congresswoman Bailey. Attorney Daniels, 4th of July. Same 4th of July 2026 when Nolan goes missing. Tyler Smith in Lexington, Kentucky is the only black person in the home where they're having a 4th of July small house party. Somehow, Tyler ends up being shot in his head, dead. 911 is called. They come, the police get there. They tell them that he shot himself, that they were playing Russian roulette.
And all this is going on in Mississippi. Meanwhile, we like, what the hell is going on down there for real? Like, is they attacking them or setting them up? This is just crazy. All this happened in 2026, back to back. You know, and two of them was on the 4th of July. One of them was in April. But it's mighty funny how it didn't make headlines like Nolan did. I'm not sure why. But since Nolan made the headlines, then these other families started coming out trying to get answers too. So that's why, how come they up there trying to get justice for their loved ones too? Because this seems like it's probably been going on longer than this. But now it's just, it seems like it's just happening frequently. You know, so now it's time to put a stop to it or say something, put it out there, because we wouldn't even never knew about these other ones unless it wasn't for Nolan situation. But this was crazy to me. When I heard this, I was like, wow, like what the hell is really going on in Mississippi? You know, what about the population? Did you look that up, Sweat? Oh, she ain't back yet. But yeah, so at the end of the day, this is not normal. You know, you hang around your white friends and something happened to you. You know, I mean, it's like, it seems like they be your friend and then they target you after a while. It's like a setup. That's what it sounds like to me. Because you had to feel comfortable to be around these people to even go on a fishing trip or go to a party that they're giving. And you the only, allegedly, black folk there. So this is just out of control. I hope they fix it and calm down and stop, because 3 back to back in one whole year. Now I could see if it was scattered out, maybe one this year, next year, you know what I mean? But this seems like this is the new thing probably down there, allegedly. But this is not normal. That's all I'm saying. To sum it all up in a nutshell, this is not normal. And I'm glad that they came out and they standing up and trying to get justice and trying to find out what the hell really happened. Because this shouldn't be happening like 3 back to back and nobody's doing nothing, just sweep it under the rug. Oh, it was just this, it was just that, and this, that, and the third. Even still, nobody gets questioned, nobody gets arrested, nobody get in trouble. Like, first of all, why do a teenager have access to a GUN? That's the first question. And where is the parents? How did that happen? That's crazy. And then you on a trip, a fishing trip. Who was the overseer? Like, who took you there? Like, you on a fishing trip, was there no parents? Was there no supervision? Like, was it, it's just not making sense. But yeah, I thank God that Nolan case did come to the forefront, because we wouldn't even knew nothing about none of this. So hopefully it slow down, it die down, and they stop doing what they doing.
That's what they say. They say, there's the gun. The police retrieve the gun, and then they take their word as the gospel that he shot himself. They don't do gunshot residue on the hands of Tyler or nobody else. I mean, basic investigation 101. If you say he shot himself, wouldn't you bag his hands and wouldn't you test it for gunshot residue? But they don't do that. And you're going to hear from his grandmother and his mother as to the explanation, the implausible explanation that they offered them. And the fact that the gun, President Mariel, that they claimed he used to shoot himself with, the police, after they do analysis, it does not match the casings that they found on the floor to where he shot himself at.
Wow.
So still, they are taking their word for it. And it's 7 days later, right, Miss Lindsay? 7 days later, after they did say who I was in the house, they have to identify everybody who was in the home. And then they have to track down, well, if this is not the gun that caused the death of Tyler Smith, well, where's the gun at? So they have to go investigate, and they go surround one of the young men's houses, Lee Merritt, and they surround the house. He doesn't come and volunteer after knowing that they're trying to find out and get evidence about what happened to Tyler Smith and come forward voluntarily. They have to go to his house and surround it, and then he comes out and finally he volunteers that this is the gun. Think about that, Kathleen Tree. Just think about that for a second. You would think, after all of that, he is surely going to be arrested and charged with killing or being in some way responsible for the death of this 18-year-old young black man. But no, he is only charged with tampering with evidence, correct, Ms. Neeson? Nothing more. And nobody in all 3 of the questionable deaths of these 18-year-old young black kids, nobody has been held accountable in any way. And so that's why we're here saying that we we are not deterred. We're not going to let you sweep it under the rug. We're going to get to the answers of what happened to Nolan Wells, what happened to Daniel Irvin, and what happened to Tyler Smith. 18-year-old black boys in a 3-month period around 4th of July, 2026, who all were unalive in very similar ways as Nolan Wells. And I'm very thankful to his parents for using the attention that they were given and blessed with to also give attention to these other 18-year-old black boys. Thank you, Christine. Thank you so much, Elmore. At this time, before we get to your questions, you're going to hear briefly from Attorney Eric Hertz and then Attorney Lisa Park with some updates, and then you'll hear from Nolan Wells' parents. Attorney Eric Hertz is great.
Thank you for showing up. I have some.
You have boys. Have you had that talk with them?
Yes, what?
Have you? I know you have sons that talk with them about about you what how people perceive.
No, actually, well, only far as it ain't even the white kids because they don't hang with white kids. It's the black ones. You understand what I'm saying? Because you already know one of my sons already got shot up. You know what I'm saying? So we done definitely had that talk. But I had that talk with him before the boy even shot him because the boy was in my house chilling with my son, and I told him something about that boy that I don't like. And my son was, defensive. No, I've been knowing him since middle school. That's my man. That's my man. I kept on telling him that is not your friend. It was just something about his eyes that just wasn't right. Like it just, mother feels some things sometimes.
Yeah.
And he was like, "No, man, don't think of it like that. That's my friend. That's my friend. That's my friend." And I'm telling him that, okay, you know what I'm saying? I mean, at this time, he's 19 years old. I'm like,
You could only say so much.
Exactly. I can't be like, stop hanging with him, but I did say that, but, he still was hanging with him, but I told him over and over again, and sure enough, when my son got shot and he was down for 2 months or whatever, and when he woke up, I still already felt it as he was shot because something happened. He went to the dude that I was dealing with, the guy that shot my son, and was like, where Andre at or whatever. And he was like, why you looking for him? Because me and him already had the conversation. Me, him, and my son already had the conversation for him to stop hanging with this boy. So why is you looking for my son? And my friend was asking him, like, why are you looking for him for? He like, no, because he came down my house looking for me. I'm just looking for him. He was like,
And he looking right you in the face, thinking I'm going to
Yeah.
get the son. Wow.
Yeah, like, the bitch was in my house, all that fed the nigga at my table and everything. Because I was like, maybe I'm overreacting. You know how sometimes you got to question yourself. You don't want to be an overbearing parent. But I told him. I knew it. It was just something about this little boy. Just something about him. So, we talked to him a couple times, But, I mean, my friend, he cool. He got that. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it wasn't like, you know what I mean? But,
So did he serve time?
Huh?
Did that shooter serve time?
Did he subtop?
I'm sorry. Did he serve time? He's in jail, in prison?
No, my son didn't go to all right, so this is what happened. When he woke up, he told me who did it and all of this stuff. So boom, I already knew who did it. So you already know when you're a gunshot victim, they come and talk to you and all of this stuff.
Right.
But he didn't want to say who did it, but he told us who did it, and I was encouraging him to tell him who did it, and he finally told them who did it. you know what I'm saying, and this, that, and the third. But then after he did that, he got into like a little scuffle. Some dudes came to my house talking about he a snitch and all of this stuff and da 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 boop 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 and all of this stuff. And there was a lot going on, you know what I'm saying? Um, so he stopped going to court, you know. So that was that, you know, because
So
he
he didn't
was
go to
locked up for a
jail.
minute. No, he was locked up for a minute. He was locked up for a minute, you know. But after that, you know, after my son got together, it's been a year now. Like, you know, he seen them last year when, you know, they was down there. Cause my son's supposed to only really been locked up for fucking 4 months, but he turned that into 8 because he seen that boy and they got into it. And he was like, somebody tried to give him a shank to like shank him, but he was like, she, fuck that, I ain't trying to go to jail for the rest of my life. You already in jail, you know what I'm saying?
Who you talking
But
about? Your son or the shooter?
my son, they was locked up together, not together, but he seen them when he was in jail. This is after the shooting. This is like a year after the shooting. You see what I'm saying? And my son
Yeah.
got in trouble again. Well, he got in trouble. So he was in jail and he seen the boy in jail. But somebody tried to tell him like, you know, cuck that nigga up. He's like, hell no. But he whipped his ass, he said, but he ain't want to hawk him. You know, I mean, if it was me, I probably wouldn't have gave a fuck. I would have blanked the fuck out. Only thing I would have seen you shooting me, motherfucker. And
So
just
there's
went
no
ham.
retaliation now.
Huh?
There's no retaliation for the shooter.
The
Or
shooter
it's
locked up still. He done shot
oh,
somebody else.
okay.
And that's how my son ran across him in there. You know what I'm saying? He done shot somebody else. He shot a couple people. But he ain't got no bodies yet. And they keep on letting this little boy out. I
I
don't know.
we don't know.
Well, I don't know where he at now. But I don't know if he's still locked up or what now. You know, at this point. Right, that part. I don't know. I don't know. But he was locked up three
He
times for powing somebody. And I gotta stop saying that shooting part. I gotta stop saying that. But yeah, girl, it was a whole mess. It was a whole mess. Cause
So
they
that's a
was like,
good lesson to learn. It could be from just be aware of your surroundings, regardless.
exactly, and you gotta pick and choose who the fuck your friends is. And sometimes you gotta listen to your parents.
And Miss, I don't know, they got intuition too. Use it.
That part.
Yeah.
They probably don't know what it is. Until you know, you still young, you gotta understand what it is. You
Yeah,
know,
that's true.
sometimes it takes people to learn, but he's still moving crazy. You know what I mean? Out here, still moving crazy. Like I
Mm.
told him, like you know what I mean. And then you can't bring that shit to my house. He in the program or whatever, but you can't bring that shit to my house because these people don't give a fuck about you, your mother, or nobody else.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We'll have a shootout over you.
Yeah. Yeah.
I might be dead over you. Like
Yeah.
you
For your
playing in the
stupidness.
streets. You playing in the streets, and you can't be here playing in the streets. Cause these streets don't give a fuck about nobody. These streets is different from when we was growing up. You fight, and that's it.
Yep.
You be friends tomorrow. These kids these days they want to kill, steal, and destroy. So no, no.
And
If
shoot
you
wherever.
still want to be a part of that life, you got to go. My other son too. He was trying to be a part of that life too. He had to get the fuck up out of there too because you got to realize people know where you live at, and they ain't gonna spare nobody. Ain't nobody being spared. When it's time to go, it's time to
Time
go.
to go. The
And
bullets
I
don't
don't,
have no name.
exactly. And I don't feel as though I should be unalive because
For
of
your
something
stupidness.
that
Stupidness.
exactly. So you want to be in the streets, you keep that shit out there in the streets, and you stay out there in the streets until you get it together. Because I just don't feel like I should die because of your mess.
And
Oh,
you right about that.
well, be unalive of your
Yeah.
mess.
Yes.
That's not cool. Because these days they don't care. They don't care about kids, babies,
Babies.
old people. They don't care no more. Back in the day,
We mean don't care no more. They never care.
no, but back in the day, it was a thing. You don't kill babies and old people.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
You don't unalive babies and old people. I keep on saying that K word. But that was back in the day. Now it's whole different. These kids got a whole different mindset. They don't care.
And they
And I
kill for the
refuse.
stupid shit too.
Hello.
Oh my god.
Hello. They just beat a 70, 80-year old man up, girl, and pulled the gun out on them, all of that at the 7-Eleven. Whipped that man up for nothing. He was trying to go in the store, and they just whipped on him. It's still on the news because communities, some other young boys went to go see the old man, and they apologized to him, even though they wasn't the ones that did it. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they just trying to cause everybody ain't bad. Everybody ain't bad. We just have some bad ones out there that's doing stupid stuff and messing it up for everybody. And they tried to fix it yesterday. They did a march to the 7-Eleven, trying to they had these signs because they want to get justice for the man. You feel me?
Yeah.
And there was 7 of them. It was 7 young boys beating this man up,
So
girl.
not one that could say, "Come on now, that's enough, man."
Exactly. Like, what the fuck is going on with our children? They don't care. And that shit can happen to any one of us going to the store. You know what I'm saying? We minding our business.
Man, trying to get our hot dog.
Uh,
So, oh, I want to get the hot dog and I get my ass beat.
uh-uh.
That would make me mad. Want to whip
Oh,
one of them.
you want a coffee? You could be that motherfucker. See, you be going to it. I said, I want a hot dog. Oh Lord. Who knows what he was going there for, but that shouldn't have happened. If anything, they should have been protecting him if anything would happen. Because what if that was their grandmother or their grandfather?
Exactly.
That's fucked up. They don't care, but they still looking for them. And I'm like, 7-Eleven, she had all the beautiful 7-Eleven. Come on, y'all. God dang. 7-Eleven, they down bad. The fucking camera probably ain't even work. And the camera that they had was from the parking lot. Where is the front cameras, the closer ones, from the store? Whereas though you can see people faces, because the camera that they show, and they talking about anybody know these people. Girl, they look like ants. How can we know them? Are y'all serious? That's Lord Day Day. How the fuck we know them I'm just over it.
And matter of fact, if an old person, well, anyone, but an old person come in, you step aside, hold the door for them.
These kids these days don't have no respect for nobody.
And you know what? And they bunch of dum because they messing with the education. So on top of that,
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, but even still, it start with the parents though too.
yes,
You gotta teach your kids with some compassion, some love, and all of that. Because when they get out here on the street, at least they could open the door for them, grab a bag for the older lady, like, can I help you or whatever, whatever. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's crazy. That's how we
seven.
the principles that we were brought up on is totally different now. It's like everybody is just
But
functioning
wow,
different. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like where the old grandmas at? Where is Big Mamas and them? You know what I'm saying? All these young mothers don't give a fuck. They smoke weed with their kids, drink with them, hey, party, party. Then the kid whip their ass, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
yeah,
Man.
yeah.
It's bad. These
No
kids is just.
foundation.
But it ain't every kid. Don't get me wrong. It ain't every kid because some kids still have foundation. But the ones that's going out here acting up, they the ones that they need to be. And then our fucking justice system for the kids ain't shit either. Because
Yeah.
if you're under 18, you can walk around on the box. I ain't never knew that. When my son was on the box, girl, he walk outside, they calling. These days, nobody watching the box. They be all over the place. They done stole the car with a fucking box on their ankle. How does that happen? Come on now. Everybody's sleeping on the job. Ain't nobody doing what they supposed to be doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't have nobody monitoring this shit, you just passing these bitches out like candy. Ain't nobody monitoring it. That's all it takes is one motherfucker to realize they ain't watching this shit. They gonna
Yep.
tell the next person. The next person gonna tell the next person. And now everybody out there on the box just still committing crime. What is the purpose? Yeah, our system up here is real fucked up for us, the children. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But that man said he gonna change it. Anthony, whoever that guy is, I don't know, but
Yeah, they need to be. They did the
he
crime
said he
regardless
gonna
of
change it.
age.
But they fighting against the juvenile justice system to change stuff because my thing is what happened in the past is don't work no more.
No, that's
You
right.
know, everything need to be upscaled because these kids is upscaled.
And,
You know,
they are murdering people.
yes ma'am. Yes ma'am. Damn it, Sweatco. I had to say it.
I keep saying the
You
wrong.
supposed to be like, shut the fuck up. The fuck? Huh? What? Fuck. All right,
Oh,
let's get back
red
into
murder. Sorry. Oh my God.
yeah, girl, but it's terrible. It's terrible. It really is. You know, but they trying to fix it. They claim. We'll see. We'll see.
Mm.
But
Hello, Choosy
then
Tube.
Tuesday up on here. I gotta get back into my chat. All right, let's finish playing this. What Choosy talking about?
We have
You heard me
been
talk about the box.
working with the district
Oh, I'm about to
attorney.
get up out of this one though.
We've gotten a letter back yesterday, and
He
she's
sent
to
you someone about a
listen to
box.
some of the evidence we have, although we're having to still discuss her giving us back evidence, and that's something that we will see. The phones, not just our clients' phones, but the other phones that are involved in this situation, we are trying to coordinate and have come to a tentative agreement with the district attorney to go ahead and have them investigated together jointly with our experts as well as their experts. And I believe, if I'm not speaking out of turn, the FBI is going to also be present there. And that's going to show a lot of stuff that we haven't seen.
Wait, this is gold.
There's a lot you can do with image generation in Ace Browser. Want to help us test it out?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Uh,
Yes, back
I
to
don't know what
York
happened.
in the house.
Imagine being able to build an app with your
What's up, Tuesday Tubes?
Can you please hit the like button, please, please, please?
Place. Damn it, Sweco! That nigga said, damn it, but. Yo said, damn it, but, like on the Simpsons. Yo said, damn it, but. Girl, I am over it. AKA Money More Crime Scene Investigations. You already know. Border York CSI crew in the motherfucking building. You better know it. You better know it. Let me show you Officer Taser. There go Officer Taser.
Tase him. Tase him.
Officer Taser. At your
And what about the
request.
other one? And what about the other one?
Officer Taser's ass. Ding bet. Guys, we tasing them. It's like quiet as kept. I'm about to go to his live, well, his live that he did earlier, because he once again is trying to come for Nolan and them family as usual. I don't know. Well, I know what he doing. I ain't gonna say I don't know, but I know what he doing. He trying to discredit them for, because he keep on acting like he mad because they went to being crunk
But listen,
first before they
you
sat
see,
up there and talked to
you see, he's blaming the
but they got
victims.
a right to do what they want to do.
Yup,
But they got a right to do what they want to do. If they
yup.
don't want to talk to them family, they probably already heard what they were saying. And they was like, I don't trust talking to them. First of all, y'all got my son's phone and all of this stuff. Y'all left my son on the island. Do you think I want to talk to y'all? Let's be honest.
You right.
Let's fucking be honest. Like, what are you talking about? Why do I need to talk to these people? They already basically rubbed me the wrong way.
Yeah, yup.
So why talk to them? So it can be a hot mess? Because that's probably what it's going to be. A hot ass
Make
mess.
America let me be a houseboy again. Make
No, he
America
did.
let me be a houseboy again.
Did he
That's kind
say
of
that? Who
long.
said that?
Choosy too.
He said,
Will prevail. Thank you very much, Attorney Hurts. And now you will hear briefly from Attorney Lisa Park, who heads up our Atlanta, Georgia office. And
all of these families for coming here today, traveling here to Nashville, even family that's here in the audience. If you think for just a moment, these tragedies, they really just happened. They really just happened. If you've never had a loved one that you've lost, it's hard. And you feel like going into a quiet place by yourself, mourning, grieving, doing all of our own religious rituals, right? And have had to come into the spotlight to stand up for their children.
"Oh,
This is not where they want to be. And for those people who
oh, this is sad though. This is sad, cause I ain't even gonna lie. It looks like to me that he won't receive no justice, cause they still trying to cover it up. I want to see though, cause Crump said that he's going to definitely he got the audio of the boat call. He does have that, but he said he gonna get the top is people to analyze it for real, and we gonna go from there. So I can't wait till that come out. Now we already kind of already see that they probably don't get the throat, because once again, it just doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. And then they were saying that the lady who did the first autopsy that she's not real credible. She's not a credible autopsy pathologist or whatever they call it. Like, what the hell? So we still ain't got no answers. Shit. But I don't know. I mean, God works in mysterious ways. Well, we already seen that what happened. They already done told on themselves. They done pulled things out. People done, showed a lot of evidence of a whole lot of stuff. Even I don't know if they went through the yearbooks to get them pictures with Bart and with this girl. Oh man, oh man. He even said Crump even said the internet, like, yes, y'all done bought a lot of, like, keep on sharing, keep on, yeah. He probably surprised because social media is different from what the fuck it used to be.
Yes, yes.
Shit, motherfucker will foil your information real quick, and they ain't got no choice to give it to them because you foiled it. You know, this is just crazy though. But let's see what Tatum talking about because it say break in. Nolan Wells family called me out after I interviewed his friends, and this is Officer Tatum. Uh, I don't know why I can't never get choosy on my thing.
So you say
Okay,
there was a female who did the first autopsy?
that's what they were saying. A female that wasn't real credible.
Well, it's not naming her name. They made it very broad.
What
They
is it?
say they just say Mississippi State Medical Examiner's Office, and they don't get any clearer than that.
That's it.
Yep.
They might have covered it. Because if I'm
Mm-hmm.
not mistaken, I
Let me
don't know
see.
if Mitchell was the second one. Mitchell was the
Yes.
second one. Mitchell was the
Yes.
second one. So
Yes.
her name, but her name was revealed on Tisa Tales. I don't know how she got it, but she was saying that the woman is not a real credible person to be doing autopsy because she be having it all wrong sometimes.
Uh.
So and also too, it was a lawyer on Don Lemon too, and he was saying the same thing. And he was saying that what they should have did was took her off of the autopsy. You know what I'm saying, and moved it to another one. Like, you know what I'm saying, because she's not credible. I gotta find out. I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna have to go to Tisa Tales and redo her thing, but she did name a lady. She did name
They
a lady.
mentioned they mentioned a Bruce Lynn, but isn't a Bruce Lynn's a guy? Let me
I
see.
don't know.
I don't know. Let's see.
Cause I be watching this shit all day. You hear me? Hey, yeah, we got 7 people up in here. Make sure y'all hit the like, hit the like, hit the like, hit the like.
They says this guy who did it, named Bruce Lynn, the coroner.
All right, hold on. You put them up there. All right, well, we'll get back to that. You want me um you putting it
Who,
up?
who, who you talking? Oh, Bruce Lynn? You
Yeah,
talking to me?
we could. I think yeah. Oh no. Well, we gonna get into what he's talking about the family because he just
Uh,
know how to just discredit people. I was saying, was you gonna put the picture up or not?
no,
I
because
don't
I'm
know.
not sure who it is. Could you tell me it's a?
Oh, all right.
So I'm not.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I feel you.
On a communication thing. I forget what is it called? Contact form. We reached out to Benjamin Crump and them first, and they refused to talk to me. Let me show you the email. I think we got to pull it up right here. I'm gonna read it to you. It says, "Dear Media Relations Team," and this is directly at press@bencrump.com. And the reason we know this is his email because they responded to us after the 5th time, claiming that they didn't want to do any interviews, yet they went on Cuomo and they also went on Don Lemon just recently.
So what?
But let me read you what we said.
And they did. They went on Don Lemon this morning. They went on Chromo
Yeah, they don't want you.
Don't nobody want to talk to you. Why would somebody want to talk to them? Nancy Grace already killed it. Right or wrong?
Right.
He was stuck. Wait a minute. He was trying to gather himself, I guess. You know, but we already. Who would want to talk to somebody like that? And they doing right. Why would somebody want to talk to you? I mean, I'm kind of glad that he did talk to the boys because he got them comfortable and wide open. And that's why a lot of their stories got holes in it. And that's why a lot of people dissected that.
Yup.
So you already made it seem like you on their side. And then you going to put a picture up there talking about that's them on the boat, on the call, and this, that, and the third. When that don't even look like the same daggone day. First of all, some of their outfits weren't even the same swim trunks that they had on.
Yeah. Yes.
Like, we already debunked that. Like, why he don't see it? Or he see it, but he don't. Somebody tased him. Officer tased him. He already got tased. Because how you don't see this stuff and how you don't hear the stuff that's going on the boat. I ain't hear that. I ain't hear none of that. I ain't hear that. I ain't hear that. They said maybe they was talking about the boat. The boat did. Get the fuck out of here. They wasn't sinking though. The motor was still moving. And then we seen yesterday on Nancy Grace that even after the fact, the boat did several trips. Even after they left. Remember?
Yep.
Then another lady got on there and showed us what the shit looked like. The blimps, the blouse pump. She pulled it up and showed us what a blouse pump actually looked like. And she put her foot in there because the lady asked them, was the water on your ankle? Is it past, No, we going down. We sinking down. That's a fast sink and you still moving the boat. Come on now. Come on. Let's hear what he got to say.
You tell me, is this reasonable, fair, and that this should be reasonable for them to at least respond to us the first 4 times? All right, this is the first thing that we said. We said, "Dear Media Relations Team, I hope that you're doing well. I'm reaching out on behalf of the Officer Tatum," and this is my show director reaching out to them, reaching out on behalf of the Officer Tatum show to invite Benjamin Crump, or Attorney Ben Crump, to join Brandon for a discussion regarding the Nolan Wells case. The Officer Tatum show reaches millions of viewers each month across YouTube, podcast platforms, and social media, with the combined audience of more than 3 million subscribers and followers. Given the public,
absolutely,
we believe,
but yes,
our audience wants to hear from Benjamin Crump and his perspective, to give him the same opportunity, the same dignity to present to gave the boys that reached out to us. Let me continue. Officer Tatum values respectful conversations and welcomes dialogue with and viewpoints. he would appreciate the opportunity to give Mr. Crump a platform to speak directly to his audience and share his thoughts on the case. The interview
through your brain.
they know it's coming from me. We have an official email where they can attach the domain to legitimacy on our show. So there's no, we don't, there's no Gmail or nothing like that. We have an official email. They responded to it, just so you know, on the 5th try and said they don't want to interview after they've seen 4 attempts.
Well, okay.
And that
Don't
is
get
proving,
personal.
go back, let's put the date out there for people. So they know that we are clearly telling you the truth. July the 16th at 9:30 a.m. Now let's go to the first time we got anything from.
Nobody is disputing that. He is so trying to talk to them. Like, why? I don't understand why. What difference does it make if you talk to them or not?
It's
I'm
all
trying to understand that.
yeah, all clickbait for him.
I feel as though, but I think, because mind you, he was saying that he wanted to talk to them privately and all of that stuff. Because he said they ain't even got to bring it on YouTube. You can do it privately, right? I believe.
Who gonna trust him?
That's what I'm saying. I believe it's something more deeper. That's why he wanted to get to them and talk to them. You understand what I'm saying? I think it's something more deeper that he wanted to talk to them. Because why is you so... Why are you so... Yes. Press. Let it freaking go. If don't nobody want to talk to me, I'm not going to keep on calling them and pressing up on them. They don't want to talk. That's what normal people do. Now it's like you harassing.
Yes.
Talk about you reached out to them all these times. Like, after the first 2 times, I'm leaving it alone. But why are you so pressed? Why is he so pressed? It's something else going on. Because he's too pressed.
Yeah.
Born stepmother. Let's go to that. So my executive assistant reached out or sent the message to Grant, my show director and producer. She said, "Hi team, I received this last night via our event forms," which is really not the form that a person would reach out to us on. They would reach out to us on a contact form, but this is the events form. It says, "Not sure if this is legitimate, but assume something we should follow up on. Please advise." So she sent the screenshot, which we redacted because we don't want anybody's personal information out there. It was a screenshot of the form and the contact information from Warren's stepmother. Then my executive assistant, who is incredible and absolutely brilliant, did her due diligence and said, from what I see online, she is indeed the stepmother of one of the boys involved in this case. And we put her name in there, that she's Ashley. My producer, show director, who's incredible at his job, said, "Calling her now." What time is this? This was sent to us at 9:33 a.m. on the 17th, which is nearly a full 24 hours. And then we see Grant here at 10:22 a.m. said, "I'm going to call her. I'll call her now." Now let's go to the call log. This is Miss Cole in our in Grant's phone. This is the phone call that occurred on 7/7/2026 at 10:23, which is a minute. All lasted 8 minutes, as you can see. Now, how in the world are people? out here saying that Officer Tatum only picked one side. Officer Tatum was just white man looking out for the white man and looking out for the boys. I have never reached out to.
Not even only that, he said some slick stuff out of his mouth about Nolan's mom too. So I know I wouldn't want to talk to him either, because he was like, one day he was saying like, how wouldn't you know who your kid's best friend is? Because mind you, she said that she didn't know Tristan, but Tristan already basically admitted, like, you know what I'm saying, he didn't really, meet his mom, but he did go and pick up Nolan a couple times, and he left his car parked on their lawn before, or on their whatever, in front of their house. But he also admitted, like, he didn't know them like that either. So why would you be like, oh, maybe she not paying attention to her kids, to know who their best friends are, and this and that. He said a lot of stuff. And you would think that somebody want to talk to you after you said a lot of stuff about these people. No, don't nobody want to talk to you. They pay you dust.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to talk to you either. After you try to throw shit on my name. And then you talking about why y'all ain't talk to me. Nigga, why you think?
Them to talk to them at all. I did reach out to Benjamin Crump.
So what?
They ended up reaching out to me. That's why I accepted. Let me calm the temperature down, have a conversation. And then I'm gonna show you Don Lemon Juice and Nolan's mother talking
Lemon
about
juice
me on his show.
That's a
and
good
then
one.
we're gonna just completely wipe the floor with D.L. Hughley, Mr. Wash-Up comedian.
We already looked at that yesterday, but we can check it out. But I want to say one more thing, and I'm gonna let it play. Dang, I just forgot. Just that damn quick. Five.
If I say the name, you remember? Is it Stacy Turner? Who could be the examiner?
That's the name. That's
Is it?
the name. That's
Okay.
it. That's it. Go ahead, Sweat. Yes, that's it. That's it. That's who Tisa
I had to
tells.
go in deep.
Cause I heard that's what Tisa tell. I watch her sometimes too, even though sometimes she's not all that credible. She be like Sean Davy a little bit. Sometimes they be adding a little fruit to the fire and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. That's what you do. But we like to do facts over here. We not gonna throw no dirt on some shit for some views. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Don't take the lie and overextend it or add some extra shit in there.
Yeah, I hear you.
But she good for some information though too. But sometimes she will add some extra shit. I ain't even gonna lie. She like you know what I mean? Cause I watch a couple content creators and sometimes they do that, and I be kind of mad because don't add no extra. The shit don't need no extra to it if it's the truth. Don't need no extra.
Right.
Just let it go, and if I don't know, I'm gonna say I don't know, but this is what they were saying on the internet, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to just, you know what I mean? I'm gonna let you know I don't know if it's for real, but you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they just be adding stuff sometimes, and I don't like that because that's defamation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, you ready? Let's get back into it.
Okay, so.
All right. No, you good, boo. I was just making sure you was done.
Okay, but let me just give you guys a quick synopsis on how this happened. I laid the foundation on how it started. Benjamin Crump never responded to me. They reached out to me. I said, okay, I'll give you guys an opportunity. Let's talk. you know, and I had to vet them and make sure that they weren't sitting there lying to me and making up stories on my platform. And they had to vet me to make sure that I'm a legitimate podcaster, that I'm going to give the boys at least credence if they're on my show telling their story. We fly out there. We had no promise of an interview with none of the kids. The first day we got there, and I said this on TMZ, the first day we got there, we were invited to a dinner. We sat down at a dinner.
And got comfortable. Ain't nothing wrong
There were
with
a
that.
few boys, their parents, and I think one of the attorneys was there, and we sat down and had a dinner. They did not want to discuss details of the case with us at the dinner.
Because they had to
We
think
did,
about
however,
it.
because one of the parents was zealous enough to say, look, man, just look at maybe 2 things that the person had, because they were eager to be like, they lying about our kids. Look at this, they lying. And so we had maybe like a couple items like that that occurred during the dinner. And during the dinner, and people try to act like these families are. One of the moms was crying because of what this had done to the community. Not only for her, children, but for Nolan. They knew Nolan. They were friends with Nolan. She's crying at the fact that this is all happened when this was Nolan's friend.
Juicy too, sir.
Oh, I ain't see it. Hold on, I gotta go to my chat.
He didn't eat because he seen that they had chicken on the menu.
And so that's how the
So
dinner
what did he
went.
eat?
Moving forward, we went to Horn Island. We got
Why is it keep buffering?
more information from the other boys.
No.
Damn.
That were accused initially. I didn't talk to every single person.
Missy will soon return. We just have a little technical difficulty.
Thank you. Remember, I knocked myself out. He said coleslaw. No, he eat potato salad with raisins in it. He wanted potato salad with raisins in it. Goofing ass. Tase him. All right, let's see if this better.
Didn't want to give us a statement, and I was fine with that. And then when I say statement, meaning on camera. Then we went to the Airbnb that we had scheduled. We set up the thing. Eventually, they said, okay, Warren is going to give an interview. We said, all right, we already ready for him. Come give the interview. Warren was there. His lawyer was there. And then there was other people that was in Warren's team that was in another room separate from where we did the podcast. And I would argue they couldn't. Yes. And I would argue they couldn't hear because it was way on the other side of the Airbnb. So with that being said, we did the interview with Warren. Before we start the interview, Tracy came over. I talked to Tracy and Warren before all that, and they were just talking. Was not privy to because Warren and Tracy weren't on the same boat. They didn't come in and they didn't leave together. However, they are friends that share a same community friend group. Let's move. We come back, which I would have liked for all of them to be there at the same time because they all got different pieces of the puzzle to put together because they were in different places at different times in part. Then we go, let's just interview Tristan while he's here. He's here. He seems like a very genuine young man. Let's just see what he has to say. I could not rehearse any of these things because I don't know none of what happened. I've only heard Benjamin Crump them side. Why was his phone left on the boat? I'm asking basic questions that a journalist would ask of them, and they gave me an answer. Everything that they were telling me before I did the interview, because I was not going to go down to Mississippi and interview somebody that I haven't vetted that will sit on my podcast. I was not going to accept Warren or anybody to get on my podcast and say I didn't have nothing to do with anything. Blah 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 blah. And then after
what's blah 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 blah
podcast, the investigation yield that they were primary suspects in killing Nolan Wells. You think I'm stupid enough to ask inside the case before talking to anybody, and my coverage premiere.
Yeah.
So when they were talking to me and giving me information before the show and at Horn Island and stuff, they showing me. I say, well, where's do you got evidence of this stuff? Yeah, right here. This is when I called Nolan's mom. Here's when I called her twice. Here's when I called the Coast Guard. Here's the evidence for helping the search the next day. Who came with me? Here's all of our testimony. And I'm at the Horn Island. They said, show me video of everybody getting on that boat, which we shared. And then we get on the boat, exactly they believe they were at, and what was going on. They showed me video of them there. And what was going on. Amateur photos and or amateur video, which we shared on social media. So y'all had all of that because they are not associated, and they don't deserve to be doxxed. And then we didn't have their permission to share it. And then we go back and they explain.
That's bullshit. That was still.
He's talking a lot of nonsense.
Like, what did he talk about?
He's talking a lot of nonsense.
Exactly. Swecco.
Yes.
Can you see if you can because I still can't get I can see Choosy on my my laptop, but I can't moderate
But
him
even
on my
if
laptop.
I can't, I don't have the authority to make him a model. It's only you. I don't have that.
You do. You're a managing moderator.
A moderator and cannot make another model regular.
You're managing. Yes, you can. You can take away yes.
No, I didn't know that. Okay.
You're not a standard. I told you that the last time. If you can do it, you should be able to do it, but I can't get him on my phone. It don't never pop up.
All right, let me look.
Yeah, I mean, just take your time, boo. But yeah, if you can do it, you mean what? What?
It sounds like you said, take your time. Boop.
No, I was saying take your time, boo. Like
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not, rushing, but I mean, I can't do it over here because his chats don't show up on my phone. I don't know why. It's like it's blocked or something. I don't know why. But I can see it on my laptop, but it won't let me mod him on my laptop. It's only telling me like to block him out and I can put him on a timeout, but it's not giving me that access. I don't know why it's not popping up on my phone though. That's crazy. That is crazy. Everybody else shit pop up on my phone but his. Maybe he blocked me. I don't know.
The bilge pump and all that other stuff and what was happening and how they were sinking. And they were explaining all these boat terms that everybody that have ever ridden a boat or advocates of boat, you know exactly what they're talking about. But they were saying how it was taking on water and how it was water up to the batteries and all of this other stuff, and that they had to be pulled out, towed out to get on plane, which means that once they get to a certain point, they can the water can begin to be dumped out, and as they keep going, it pulls the water out the back and all this other stuff that I have no idea because I never read on a boat except that one time. So they're explaining all this, and they're explaining
No, they could be
where they got told to,
explaining.
and that they were here, and then once they got up to speed, they could go here, and then you can see on the GPS tracking in the Life 360 is that they were towed at a slow speed, and then all of a sudden they pick up normal speed. And that's because they had fixed the issue and they ended up going where they need to go. They showed me where they are we're going to congregate at and have a party with Nolan and everybody else.
No, I don't have it on my phone either.
They showed me all of these different components.
It's skip all him, so it's on his phone.
Yeah, it's something it's something that is not. You know what I mean? Well.
Ooh, no, okay, I got him now.
Okay.
Let me see what I can do.
So mind you, he the one that said. Now he's saying that they got their boat up and running and all of this stuff and da 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 boop boop boop, and they showed him where they was gonna have the party with Nolan and all of this stuff. But mind you, earlier he was saying that the boat wasn't working because he was he was talking and then he was standing on it like it was the truth. Anybody can tell you anything and anybody can show you some pictures. But so when did they basically get the help? Because I believe that they got the help from Butt Boat. I believe that they got the help from Butt Boat. But you know what too? The whole call could have been just a stage call. And they didn't even know all of that shit was going to be in the end. You know what I'm saying? Because we sinking, and Nolan drowned. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They tried to have that shit together, and I believe that the grandfather allegedly told them to stick with that story.
Okay, getting back to Juicy too. You see where the setting button is? You see 100 XP, and then there's a gear logo next to it.
Choosy too.
No. Before you get on your phone, do you see
You talking
100?
to me or Choosy too?
No, I'm talking to you.
Oh,
You see where it say 100 XP?
When that's that?
Do you see a gear logo, a gear button, like a setting logo?
Yeah.
Cause now I see him. Cause I have put chat filter and I say all messages, and then he shows up.
So did the little setting button?
Yes.
So what I do, I push. It say chat filter.
Right. Click on that.
It say top messages.
You don't want top messages. You want all messages, and you see him.
Oh, how did that fucking happen?
They always that's their default.
He gonna
Top
say who?
messages.
He said who, me?
So I think there you could.
Alright, thank you, Swicko.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Swicko. God damn. That's my girl. I was ready to say something. I was about to be like, that's my bitch. But everybody don't like that word. But Cheesy! You got your mic! Now, nigga, what? Nigga, what? Yes, baby. I like it like that. Thank you, Sweatcoat. Oh my God, you the best.
So
That
this
girl
lady is
is
Stacey
the best. I don't
Turner.
care what nobody say.
Is Stacey Turner 6 years ago. She is hired. Um, it's possible she was the
Girl, take her
examiner.
off here. She look like a whole crackhead.
She probably was just finishing the body.
Girl, look at her like, oh my God. I just want some take a picture now. Get up out of here. That's why her autopsies ain't working. Get her up out of here. Throw her away. Now, she need to get tested. Look at her. Go ahead, baby. Do your autopsies and fuck them up. But they said that she's definitely not a
You're welcome,
credible.
Juicy Scoop.
Yes,
Sorry,
that's
girl.
what they said. I don't know, but that's what they said. That's what they said. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it as that. But do your big one. Get up out of here. Get her up out of here. What in the cheese doodles?
Say hi to Horse for me.
Hi to who?
Horse and Kobe.
Oh, the
His
baby. The baby.
the dog. I mean his
Wolf.
dog. His baby.
Horse. Yeah, horse.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, horsey.
Hi, thank you so much for taking the time to interview with me. Why don't you tell me about...
She looked at fried, died, and laid to the fucking side. Poor baby. That's Mississippi. Mississippi River is dry. That's probably why they go to the island, because the Mississippi River is dry. What the fuck is really going on? Help me, Lord. Help me.
Do an interview. And there was nothing in the interview. I think that caught me by surprise.
He said there was nothing in the interview that caught him by surprise.
Because they had to show evidence to a lot of the things that they were being accused of. Lawyer was sitting right there in the room. So people understand that aspect of it. To his mama. But I do have criticisms. When you watch this video, you're going to see why I have criticisms. Roll the clip.
When you talk about all the things that have been spread, there is this officer, I hate mentioning his name, a former officer who is a far right wing, who's been doing the interview, has been saying, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not even going to comment on Brandon Tatum. No.
You go ahead and tase him.
Do you guys find that kind of suspicious or interesting? Don Lemon said, I'm not going to mention his name. Fair enough. If you don't want to give a person publicity, if you don't believe they're legitimate, you won't say the person's name. He said, I'm not going to say his name is this officer, right? Then, and you would think Tatum, she put my full name.
Oh, she dust your ass. Well,
there. And in my personal opinion, she who hate to and
Hold on though. What is wrong with that? Brandon Tatum, that's your name. Because you're not an officer. No more. You're
Officer
Brandon.
Taysom. Officer
Officer
Taysom.
Taysom. Officer Taysom. What? You're really not an officer no more, sir. He had a problem with Nancy called him Brandon Tatum, and that's how she announced him on her channel as Brandon Tatum. I didn't even know his first name. I was like, who the fuck is that? But then when I seen his face, I was like, oh, that must be his first name.
Yeah, it's
Because
his
I
first name.
didn't know. I just knew
Yeah, I
him
did.
as, right, because you already did the,
Research.
yes, you did.
Put up. Can you put up that picture again? You know what?
CSI.
You should put it right in front of his picture.
It won't stay. It won't
Okay.
stay. It won't let me keep it up there.
All right.
Yeah, it won't let me keep it up there. Officer Tatum. But why is he acting like he is just I don't
He feel
understand how his narrative jumped from
because he feel
thinking that
rejected. He feel rejected by the
I
black
think
people.
but I think he got paid off though.
Yep.
In real life. I think they paid him to
Mhm.
switch his narrative.
Yep.
Because he really brought them up there to get some answers from them.
Mhm.
Now
Yep.
he like, oh, they they didn't do this, they didn't do that, da da da. But how do you know for sure? Just because somebody showed you some pictures and some text messages and all of this stuff, mind you, we still trying to find out what was in Nolan's phone because all his shit was allegedly wiped out from that whole day.
And
So
let me
how do
say
we
something.
know?
He Warren mentioned the boat because a lot of us don't know about the boat. So wherever he
Right.
said, we don't know if it's true or not. We don't know nothing about no boat.
True.
And I think he
True.
said all this to throw us off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But remember, you did all of this before that audio came out too.
Yes.
So now they gotta still turn a story around again. So now all of a sudden, two people seen Nolan on the island after they left. And who is these two people? Why he interview them? Interview them. Let us hear. Let us hear it. I believe that these people made up. I don't even believe that they true. I want him to interview the people that claim that they seen Nolan after one of them left their island. If it was so easy to interview them other ones, interview them. Interview them. And let them show you some pictures. And then put them up there. If this real, it's just too many holes in everybody's story. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's story should line up because it's the truth, right? You shouldn't have a lot of holes and a whole lot of disproportionate things and adding stuff and taking out stuff and this, that, and the third. Because mind you, Warren slipped up and said Bart was there when Bart wasn't even supposed to been there because he ain't been there in a year. He wasn't even supposed to been there. Period.
My buddy, my buddy.
My buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me. Exactly. He wasn't supposed to be there. So
Buddy.
again, he got comfortable.
He had
Now
a good
almost
meal.
he was doing the buddy. The buddy thing was doing the whole interview into the last moments, right? Then he was like, yeah, because Bart And then boom, he was like, whoa. And then he tried to keep on going and then switch the story up. Nigga, you fucked up. That's when you knew, that's where you fucked up, because Bart wasn't supposed to be there. Period. Bart Ben made a statement on Facebook saying that he was not there. But now, Warren put him there on scene. Because we wouldn't even knew nothing about Bart being there. And then when the audio came out, we definitely knew Bart was there. Damn it! Damn it! We know he was there now. So how can you fix that? How can you fix it? It's woo. Let me calm down. Because I'm just trying to figure out what is, you know what I'm saying? What are they going to say now? Now we're going to see once Ben Crump and them do whatever they going to do with this audio. And if it come out the same thing that, you know what I'm saying, I'm over it. I'm through. I want to see how they going to cover it up then at this point. You feel me? See, they didn't expect that somebody would call and for you that they're going to message. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't think, they got to realize, yo, the internet is very different from back in the day. People paying attention and people ain't playing no more. Oh yeah, shits and giggles and all that shit when internet first came on and all of that shit, you know what I mean? We got internet detectives now. They gonna get to the bottom of this shit. They gonna put it out there and then now what? Don't try to change the subject or the story and switch it on. No, nigga. Y'all did something. I just can't wait. I cannot wait. Let's get back into it. Yeah, so this was early this morning when Don Lemon talked to
And they have
them.
never addressed some of the things that the boys have said. You have not heard them address the phone thing. You have not addressed them because Warren said that he told Nolan's mother that he had the cell phone and the keys. They have not said that he lied about it. They won't even talk about it. It came up on Chris Cuomo, and you guys will see that shortly. It came up on Chris Cuomo, and they pivoted. They didn't even address what Cuomo said. They just pivoted to something else. All right, continue.
I respect that. And knows that's the right answer for everybody, I believe. I feel like, because I mentioned him, I'm like, why did I even mention him? Because he doesn't deserve a platform.
No, he does not.
So let's talk about the people, the young men that he's been interviewing. They're saying they're his best friends. Some of them you said that you don't know. One of them even said, oh, Nolan would be outraged by the way his parents are handling this. And I'm like, wait, what? Like, why on earth would somebody go on and say that about a grieving family? But go.
Again, we're not even going to address them or that man. We only want the truth. Again, at the end of the day, I'm going to say it like I've been saying it. The only question we have is what happened to Nolan. That's what we need to know. That's it. That's all.
When you talk about all the...
Oh, I'm talking about. I got, with all due respect, why then, if you want to know what happened to Nolan, did your attorney not talk to me before I ever talked to the other side? All right, we passed that point. Why? How come when Nicole or Ashley reached out to you via text, which she showed me, which we posted online, that you didn't respond to Warren's mother to even talk to her and get any information that she may have. The boys already have been investigated by law enforcement. We will not know exactly what they said for a time period, which could be a long time. I don't know. They got to go to grand jury and everything. So we would never know what they said to the police unless you talk to them directly. Why, if you want to know what happened to your son, would you talk to the people that last seen him alive? You're saying they saw him alive last. They're reaching out to you and saying, we want to talk. Let's have a conversation. But instead, you guys did refuse to talk to them, refuse to talk to me, and then get online and push stuff that you have to later redact because you could have talked to them first and cleared it up. Talk to their attorneys and cleared it up. You could have gotten all the boys' statements that have been compiled before the police put it out in the public, so you can have a clear perspective before you go out in the public. But they did not do it. You know what they did? The first thing they did before they talked to any parent, any person involved, before they talked to anybody, they went and got Benjamin Crump.
As they should.
And they went and got Benjamin Crump, and what did they do? The day that their son is put into the ground, they go do you know what happened? And you have not made a determination. All you want to know is what happened. And then why are you prepping to sue people? You're going to sue them for what? I'm not acting like I know exactly what happened to Nolan. I'm just taking the information that's presented to me and saying, this is what they're saying. They show evidence.
Sorry for technical difficulties. You'll be back in a few. Missy. Okay, my opinion, why he's pressing so hard against the grieving parents? That's their prerogative. They want to talk or don't want to talk to you. All right, she's trying to get back. This is her link. Please subscribe if you have not done so. If you did, thank you so much. This is a TikTok channel.
Yeah, I'm about to get up off of here because they doing me dirty. They doing me dirty.
This
All
is
of a
from
sudden,
StreamYard.
I don't know if it's StreamYard or YouTube. Probably, yeah, basically probably StreamYard. But only thing I was saying, yeah, I'm about to get out. We gonna have to come back to this. Try to do it tomorrow. I don't know, but he keep on going through about the mom and the friends and this and the
I
third.
attacked the mother.
Huh?
How he gonna attack the mother, the grieving mother? I mean, my
That's what I'm
goodness.
saying. And he been doing this. He been doing this, and he just said some slick stuff out his mouth. Let me see if I can rewind it back real quick. Let's see.
You're gonna sue them for what? I'm not prepping to sue anybody.
Now, this is a man who's neutral. He's
I'm just taking the information that's presented to me and saying this is what they're saying. They show evidence of this. What do the other people got to say? But y'all already talking about suing people. Already getting the state.
But how is it your business?
Putting the rest on his funeral.
And why do he care?
Exactly.
When you don't even know yet what happened to your son. What's really happened is they already made up in their mind that they're going to blame these white boys. And so anybody saying anything to the contrary of what they're pursuing, they say, oh, I don't want to hear from this person. Oh, that person is illegitimate. Oh, my son wasn't friends with these boys.
Only thing I feel that they saying is something ain't right with the whole situation. Something just not right. Something just ain't right. Keep Sweat. Like, come on now. At the end of the day, that's all I believe that they saying. I don't believe that they saying that, uh, these people who all of them did it. I don't believe that they saying that. But only thing I know that they saying is somebody did something. Period. And why is he so mad? That's what I don't understand. Because don't nobody want to talk to him. Don't nobody want to be up under him on his platform and this, that, and the third. It seemed like he butt hurt. Like, why are you mad? Why are you mad? Like, you is not a credible source. Because when you came through on like some, yeah, you trying to get justice for Nolan, but then you turned around and then you act like these guys ain't did nothing. They good kids. They ain't did nothing and this and the third. You still don't know if they did anything. A motherfucker can show you any kind of pictures and this and the third. How you know that they was from them days? Did you see the time stamp? Did you see the date? Because when you posted that picture with them children on that boat, that's what you should have showed too. Because guess what? You can go into your what is it called, your Mentasty or something on your phone, and it'll show you the exact date that you took that picture. I got pictures in my phone from fucking 2009, 20, you know what I'm saying, 17, all that shit. It should have a timestamp of the time that picture was took and the date that it was took. Why you ain't show that? Show that. How about that? Riddle us that. Tase them. Talking about you, and then you gonna post it like you know that it's cool. And you know that it's that. I'm just sick of him. I'm about to get up off of here because he's ready to make me bust him in his. But I don't want no beef with nobody unless they bring it to me. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the motherfucking day, look at how he look. Look at how he look. Oh, y'all can't even see it. But yeah, he looking crazy. He looking fucking crazy. Like, come on now. You know what happened. Well, you not trying to admit to what happened. I don't know who paid them off or allegedly, y'all. Only thing I'm saying is he switched his script. You know what I'm saying? From when he first came out, because I was like, oh, Officer Nolan, he gonna get some justice for Nolan and this and the third. But then after that, when he came out and he started talking to the boys, it's like everything changed. Listen, everybody is innocent, I understand, until you proven guilty. But when they got holes in their stories, like Nancy Gray basically pointed them out, that's when you gotta look at them sideways. Ain't no reason why you should just be still on a nutsack. Because at the end of the day, if you ain't got nothing to hide, you shouldn't even be yet a man. Come on now. Look at how he looked. Yeah, look at how he looked. Oh, he just pissed me the fuck off.
I think he go back. He feel rejected.
There you go right there. He looked
Yeah, he
like
feel rejected.
he is. He been
And
rejected because,
yeah.
but Swecko, my thing is, stand on your own 10 toes. You came on here, on this case, and you was all talking about, yeah, I gotta get justice for Nolan and this and the third, and then like a week later, you flip the whole script and then you interviewing them. I don't have no problem
Because
with him.
remember he said he had dinner with the parents. Then he have
Oh yeah.
that part where they did the negotiation. He, uh,
Oh, oh, yes, yes, yes. I love her. I love her. Yes, 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 Swecko. Yes, yes. That was a done deal right there.
yep,
Yup, yup. Switch the script
that's
right
right.
there.
Yep.
Dang, yup. But I mean, it's a lot of people. I mean, that's why I said it divided the internet. It divided, a lot of the world. You know what I'm saying? Because this story ain't just only here. The people is looking at this story all the way in Ghana and all of that shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
This shit, if you look at the geographics of this shit, people is watching all over the world because people want justice and people is tired. But he came up with he switched his narrative, and you know what? Like you said, bam, damn, yo, you put that shit on the motherfucking money. I ain't even think of that. I thought he was just, you know what I mean, catching clicks and views, but he is catching clicks
He
and
is.
views, but that makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
That makes a lot of fucking sense. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, man. You ain't never lied,
Tell
baby.
her to pay his ass.
God damn.
And he's
Whoa.
mad. He's mad because he gotta try to get some information from the mother, from
And that's,
Trump.
yeah.
Yep, and Lemon.
And
And he
I
can't
think,
get them. He can't. He gotta
right. And that's why, yeah. They locked him out.
tase him, officer.
That's probably,
Tase him.
tase him. Tase him. But look, that's probably why he wanted to talk to them, because he wanted to know what they know. He want to know what
Yes.
they know so
Yep.
he can take it to the family to see what they know. Okay, yes. Get him, girl. Get him,
All right.
Sweat.
So go in
Bust
the
him wide
house.
open. Bust him wide the fuck open. Something about saying the blue shield next to me. Name is making me moist. You is so bad. We got. Mm-mm-mm. I ain't even. I'm gonna talk to you later. But yeah. Officer tease him. No, it tase him. It's tase him. No, it's tase his bitch. But yo, he need to just let it go. He need to just let it go. I mean, ain't nobody really rocking with him now. Do you know he lost a lot of followers? Ain't nobody really rocking with him now. After the Nancy Gray put his ass on spot because, you know what I'm saying, all his stuff supposed to be legit and this, that, and the third. But like I said, we need to know the date that that picture was taken and the time that it was took and all that. Because I don't believe that that's that same picture. Prove us wrong. Tase them. You know what I mean? But yeah. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button. Baby girl about to get up out of here. Sugar baby about to roll the fuck out. I'm about to go hit the street for 5 minutes. Go see what's going on outside. I'm about to go
Yeah, I'll look
outside.
at the street from the window for 5 minutes.
No, I'm on the going up the street with my about to go up the street. About to go up the street and see what's going on. Whoo! I'm just telling y'all, be careful for motherfuckers like him too. Be careful for people like him because this is a motherfucker that act like they on your side and then they turn
Yes.
around and get a back to you. You be like, bitch, you just was on my side. You was just riding for me, rocking and rolling, and then all of a sudden you gave me a rock. Like you just like fuck that.
Next thing you know, he's helping put the nuke on your neck. Mm-hmm.
Exactly. And they gonna be like they hung theyself. They just hung theyself. They was going through some things. we don't need we
And he
don't
was
need
determined with his
look,
broken
look,
legs.
look, we don't need no autopsy here. They just hung themselves. The fuck is you talking about? Bitch, you did this. Fuck. But I think that's what he doing to himself. He might as well get his own news. You know what I mean? Because people is calling him out every day. I just didn't like how he was on, like how you switch up like that. But money will change things though too. And you know what? Somebody said he got paid. And he was like, nah, they said I got paid. I ain't get paid nothing. I used my own money. I'm gonna find that too tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna have a lot to do, but I'm gonna try to get on probably like in the afternoon. But yeah, he was on here popping like, yeah, I mean, ain't nobody give me nothing. I had to use my money because I had to pay my team and all of this stuff. I used my own money, and that's what he said out his mouth and all of that. But you probably got reimbursed, so it didn't even matter if you use your money or not, because you probably got reimbursed twice the money that you put out just to bring the narrative. Because another question that people was asking, why would they go and talk to him? Why they ain't go to TMZ? Why they ain't go to CNN? Why they ain't go to the big ones? Why him out of all people? That was another question that was brought up. But who knows why? But it's okay. It's okay. I just pray that Nolan get justice. Rest in peace, Nolan. You know, I'm just telling you, if Baltimore, if what, if I was in Baltimore, I'd be looking at the streets through my computer screen. I'm keeping my windows closed. Oh shit! Hey, check this out.
Uh-huh.
I'm a whole different breed out this bitch. You feel what I'm saying? I am Missy. Man, I'm good.
Yeah, I
Okay?
know. But
I wouldn't be going out in these streets if I don't even, I mean,
I know.
I'm okay. Always. I don't start no trouble. But if it come to me, it will be definitely handled. I don't want to be on the news, but I might be. It's like, no, cause
No,
I got my
Dingbat not
babies.
gonna have a
No,
taste of
no,
no dark meat.
no,
He like
no.
white meat.
But no. Listen, I don't play in the streets like that. I breeze through. I'm probably get out for a little bit. You know what I mean? Hang on the block and then I'm back. Cause I mean, shit. It's Friday, shit. And ain't none of my bitches came through tonight, so shit, I'm about to go see where they at. Cause we all hang in the same areas. It's Friday, shit. But yo, I'm about to get up out of here. Make sure y'all hit the like button. Subscribe if y'all already haven't. Make sure y'all make a comment. Put a comment in the chat for the replay game and all of that. It's like Thriller out there. Yep. And I'm be like, Thriller night. Do, 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 do.
Do it spin.
I ain't spinning. I'm gonna spin that motherfucker. I'm gonna spin that wheel, spin that bitch, and bring that bitch right back. Shit. Yeah, but I'm gonna come back on here tomorrow for probably like the rest of this video and some more, or if I see some more funny shit and stuff like that. Y'all know how I do, cause I like to laugh and stuff. But I love you guys. I'm about to get up out of here.
So about approximately what time? You say in the afternoon?
I don't know. I'm gonna say Swecko. Swecko.
Yes.
Keep your notification on.
My notification doesn't work. That's why I keep
Listen.
looking. Every hour I
Oh.
keep looking.
All right. Well, you know what? If I remember, I'm gonna shoot you a text.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I just shoot you a text. I ain't know your notification wasn't working, baby.
Yeah,
But
yeah, been for a year now. So I keep
oh well,
looking.
I ain't
6 o'clock.
know. I ain't know
I
because
keep
I be
looking at
waiting.
5:30.
I be waiting sometimes. I be putting the little drop in. I put the drop in. I be like, because sometimes I be waiting because you be having me pumped like. Shit, I love it. I love it. I love it.
So we finally got Choosy 2 as a mod.
Yes, Tuesday. Tuesday, when they come through, you better fuck them up. You better get them, Tuesday. All right, let me get up out of here. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love y'all. I can't say it no more, but I'm gonna say it again. I love y'all. Thank y'all for coming through. Everybody, even the Bush babies that's scared to come out and drop a little note. Y'all, Bush
But
babies, y'all can hit the link to
they been
Bush
hitting the like
babies.
button. So I thank you.
Yes, Bush babies. Y'all can also put something in the chat sometime. Hey, come down. Wait a minute.
No. Hi Kobe. That's what it is.
Hey,
Hi
Kobe.
Kobe.
So I go say, hey, no, her friends out there. Her friends out there. Now she ready to go crazy. She ready to go crazy. Oh my God. Hold on. All right, let me get up off of here. I'm about to let her out real quick. But yo, I love y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Hopefully around, I want to say around 3, because I got to do
Okay.
some shit. We going to IHOP. We doing a whole bunch of shit tomorrow. So I'm going to say around 3.
Okay.
About 3, 4, anytime after 3.
All right. Start looking at your
Now I'm gonna say
three.
that anytime after 3, but I'll hit you. I'll text you.
Okie dokie.
I love y'all. Love you. I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all be safe. Everybody be safe and stay prayed up. Y'all already know. God love y'all. Let's go. He said, Kobe said, hi, horse. High horse. Yeah, giddy up. A little thing.